you have a handouts?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, if you want to get started, I'll just...
How?
That's what I'm saying.
So you all.
Okay.
You're all Ojibwemowin. Jibishku go Mario, like getting on Bakan different levels that Ojibwemowin get Thomasing level. Get a ima wakai ganing. Get a good way ija it would how oh my god, this is so much easier. So Majitanya get a it would Jibakwe with Gamagong. Get a New Thomasing is Chigayan, get a Con like Mini Quadrigon. Get a Maznakizan to unlock the level. Midash no get done at Abajutuin, gave you the Noachki came on Ojibwemowin. Meanwhile okay. I'm just gonna describe it in English. Okay, so it's gonna be like a Mario-esque world. So you go on this path, and there's different levels in each path. So level 1 is gonna be like inside your house. You're like navigating the game for the first time. So you unlock each level. So in Mario, you like jump into the level and boom, you just start. This you kind of just like unlock it using your phone, and so you're in the kitchen and you want to get to the entryway.
Wait, so you unlock it, so you said you find a cup
and it's
in the kitchen.
Yeah, or just a common item.
Oh,
kitchen
in your
item.
real kitchen.
Yeah.
And then you take a picture of it and you get...
Yeah,
and
it has to be something common that like everyone has, so it could be like salt or something. And then you get to the entryway, and the unlocking thing could be like the door or something, or like the cedar that you put on top of the door. And so your objective is to like get out of the house, right? So you grab your shoes and your coat, and you're like learning about, so you're like, I feel like it'd be easy to navigate that. And then so level 2 it starts to get harder. You get introduced to the things that'll set you back. So like, if you get stung by a thorn, you obviously weren't like prepared enough to go like outside. But then you progress after that, and you capture some res dogs, and if you can't like fight them, you have to go back to your house and start over again. And so in each one of these levels, actually, so level 1, whoever has that, so there's this knowledge coin, right? Oh, I'm just gonna call them knowledge coins because, so like there's little coins that you see in each part of each level, and the coins will help you like, so it's just a little trivia thing based on like how much Ojibwe you know, so it would be based on what you learned already in the levels, and those coins give you points and things to like help you along the journey. So you don't have to get the coins, but like
it'll help you like have a longer life if you get that trivia questions.
So like
right?
say the first coin is like a stick. You're like, what the heck am I gonna do with the stick? But you take it with you anyway, and you beat off the res dog with it. So after and Ashlyn had this great idea. So like you see how there's this river here? In this thing, it's more of like you gotta learn how to get across a river, but there's a secret pathway. So if you go along the river, you find this like birch tree, and then it passes you all the way to the next level.
Whoa!
So it has like another map inside of it.
So basically, but if you don't notice it, you have to do all the level.
Yeah, and I think it would like automatically give you all the knowledge coins and stuff, just because, yeah.
So, and as you're going along on these, like, different levels, there's elders there, too. You can, like, help and assist them, and that's gonna, like, help your life long, you know, the more that you get into the levels.
Mm-hmm. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, you help them unconditionally, right? You're a part of the community. Like, the point of this game is you're going out to the community and learning how to be a good Anishinaabe community member. And one of the things is that you help your elders, right? Like, you take care of them. And so, like, at the end of the game, when you're really going through it, they'll help you as well.
Like, say you have like money dues that come and you don't know if they're gonna be bad, help you or anything, and you're gonna have these elders that are there in your life that you
to
always
guide
help.
you a little
Like,
bit.
because we didn't want to make it like you're getting rewarded. You're gonna get paid if you help these elders. It's gonna be lifelong. If you know if you need them later in your life to
Just
help
comes
you.
back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like hoarding them.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so level 3 powwow is kind of just based on like what I said in that video. And then just basically as you get on, the levels get harder and harder. And I really want it to be like about the community. So we were trying to like think of a way to bring it like full circle. And we're like at the end of the game, you have all this knowledge about being a good person and you know all this Ojibwe. So like you get to your destination and you kind of like start building your own community, you know, instead of walking around this pre-built one, learning about everything. And then I guess like the more you develop your community, the better you get in the game, and like, you know, yeah.
And then the
Would
more.
that be possible? Could we like enable people to build their own levels in the game?
I just think that would be.
And then it just goes on forever.
Yeah,
Well, that's
because
just-
you're like teaching the teachings in each one
That's
of
so
them
cool.
without them even knowing. You know what I mean? That this is gonna advance you.
Yeah. And I just
go at good at it.
and in every game that I've seen where it lets the player like create their own things, like they would create things that we could never even think of.
Right.
So if they just have the opportunity to like take off with it, I feel like it could. Also
Actually, kind of based off of Candy Crush and Risk, because we called it Risky Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Oh, we forgot to tell you our name.
Oh.
What is it? What is it?
Do we even have one?
Yeah, did you guys come up with
Well,
a
we
name?
realized you were being kind of colonial, taking people's land and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I saw that. It says white people try to steal land.
We decided to call it Land Back.
Oh my God, we had that. That was kind of like
That was gonna be our ending. Is like we were just gonna like
the bigger the community, the more land.
we were gonna
Like,
take
we also
everything.
have
Stop
land
colonialism.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
actually could do that. Like, so you say you go to downtown Minneapolis, we could put things there that you see that like make the buildings into wigwams or something that pop up on the
Oh,
building.
Mhm.
So
To
we're
like
taking it
remind
back.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does these work on here?
I think it's a
Look at
clicker.
okay, so like the
Yeah.
bad part. So if you're a bad community member, you know, you go backwards and left. You're trying to figure out how to like do that instead of just being set back at the beginning. Like how
Like if
does
you
it
try to
really
like
shoot
take
back?
the easy way or you know the harder way, maybe not by helping people or being mischievous kind of,
Yeah.
and then that would bring you back in the level, you know, and then you'd have to start over. And
There should be.
Mhm.
so we got kind of
Go to
deep in
jail.
it. Free card.
Yeah! So no, real quick, like we're kind of imagining like a full-blown game that you would play. I don't know if you could play this on a phone. I don't know how that works. Is it possible?
Yeah. So it kind of seems like everybody has like ideas for like there's a bigger game and then there's kind of like Ojibwe mini games or trivia that you all engage in. I think you could totally do. I mean, I think the dimensions idea, like you all had kind of an element of that, where you're traveling from one place. Like there's the real world where you do some activities, and then there's also like the game world where you either are fighting bad money do or making your islands or any of those things. So I think it can be a little bit of both for sure.
But I just meant technically, because I can't imagine. I mean, I know there's a difference between a full-blown video game like you play on an Xbox or something and what you can do on your phone, and I don't really know what's
Yeah.
possible.
I mean, some of these things are definitely possible, or like,
Can you play Pac-Man? Or is this Pac-Man Mario Brothers on your phone?
yeah, totally, easily. It's not that big a deal to make a game like that.
Oh, I guess I should play some games on my phone.
Yeah, I mean, it depends how much like content you make for the game too. Like it sounds like there's going to be like lesson plan content, but then there's also levels and maps, and those ideas are kind of coming out a lot. So
Maps. Yeah, and
I
unlocking
think
maps.
most iPhone games are gearing towards like repetitive everyday things, so you want to go on it every single day. This is more of like knowledge and language, like intricate, I guess.